Hey folks, and welcome to Greg's Golf Shack. I want to talk a little bit about chipping. And when you're around the greens, there's a lot of different clubs you can take. You can putt it, you can hit it with a hybrid, you can hit it with a low lofted club to get it rolling, you can take your 60 degree, there's all kinds of things you could do. And while that is good practice, I'm also an advocate to try and master a club around the greens. And for me, that's my 60 degree. I like to have different shots with one club, so when I'm walking up to the green, I can feel confident that I'm going to take the right club and I can hit an arsenal of shots to be able to get the best result possible. So I want to talk a little bit about that, taking one club like our 60 degree and how we can get different trajectories and align ourselves properly for the best result possible. So in this video, I'm not going to get into things like opening the club face, when we open the face to try to increase loft. But generally speaking, when you do that, you're going to need to open your stance so we can get the club face a little squarer to our target, because the ball likes to come off the face pretty square in general. But I want to talk about kind of regular chips where we're rotating back, we're rotating through, extending to the target with kind of a straight arm, straight club, kind of a straight line there, and be able to hit it low, be able to hit it, a normal shot, and also be able to hit it high without manipulating the face. So I'm going to start off with just a general chip shot. I think I have 43 yards here. We're using the Skytrak and TGC 2019 software. When we set up to a chip, I like to set the ball just inside the instep of the lead foot, because even though that seems pretty far forward, when we lean our weight forward, which is good practice with chipping, it comes a little bit closer to the center of our stance. And what I want to do is just a simple chip, a square face back and through. All right, we got some rollout. I could have hit that a little bit harder, but we got a good result. Went straight towards the target, but it rolled out nicely because it was just, a general sort of chip that didn't have a whole lot of backspin on it. Now, that was nice. Our path was pretty square through it. If we want to hit it a little bit higher, we're going to put the ball a little bit more forward in our stance. But because it's a little bit more forward in our stance, our path is going to be closing. So I actually want to close my stance a little bit, meaning I'm pointing my alignment off to the right a little bit, not a whole lot. And then I want to hit the same sort of shot with the ball a little more up in my stance. Now we should get a little bit more height there, but you notice rolled out a little bit, they're firm greens, but you notice it went straight out towards the target again. So by closing my stance a little bit, having the face still square to the target, I was able to get it going towards the target and come out a little bit higher. To hit it a little bit lower, we're going to kind of do the opposite. We're going to move the ball back in our stance a little bit. I'm going to have the club square, my weight forward, and now because the club is going to be rotating through on an inside out path, meaning it's swinging out to the right a little bit, I'm going to aim my stance, point my alignment out to the left a little bit, left of the hole. I would like my path to be fairly square at that impact. So with it back in my stance, it's going to be a little bit lower lofted. I'm going to do the same thing. That should come out a little lower, should get a little bit more roll, and there we are. We're pointed straight at the target. That's a pretty good chip there. So, nice little tip there of how we can take one club, feel confident with that club, and hit different trajectories while aligning ourselves to still hit it straight at the hole. I hope that tip helps. If you're liking this stuff, please like and subscribe. We'll see you next time on Greg's Golf Shack.